Hey everybody, Leanna Martens here. Thanks for joining. I'm going to take you through this week's Edmonton and area market stats for the dates of August 16th to August 22nd. Thanks for joining. If you're new to my channel, I'm Leanna Martens. I'm a local Edmonton real estate expert, and I do a very unique weekly market update because I do relocation specific. So make sure you watch all the way through because we're going to do Edmonton, then we're going to do Edmonton and area new home construction, and right at the end I'm going to take you through a sold home. You're going to find out what the actual sold prices are, not just the active prices. So what are builders actually getting? And we're going to take you right through the interior so you can see what am I getting for my money. So let's get into this market stats video, and don't forget to subscribe so you can see more of these great videos. So here is the week for August 16th to August 22nd. So and the last 3 weeks that we've done this, these unit sales are up. Things are bouncing back. So this is bouncing back from holidays, as I have said. So we got 533 unit sales in the last 7 days, and this is up 3% week over week. You've got your listings down, so this is really good. This still shows that this is it's a seller's market, so there's demand, and that drives your prices up. So we got your average price up 2%. So you once you have inventory down, it's down 6%, twice as much as you see the sales week over week, and then we'll see what the impact is month with the cumulative effect over 4 weeks. So your median price and your average price is up as a result of that. So this is the Edmonton and area new home sales. And what we're going to do right now is we're going to go through the map so you can see the locations of everything. And then I'm going to take you through the actual sales numbers by city. And then I'm going to take you on the property tour for the sold home, which I would just randomly choose. So Edmonton and area, I always choose Spruce Grove, Stony Plain, Leduc, Nisku, Beaumont, Sherwood Park, and St. Albert, because I know that when you are choosing and considering Edmonton, you're always open to all possibilities. And so I want to make sure that you stay educated on all of them and basically what you're going to trade off. So quickly, what you end up getting, I'll just say is a generic, it's around $50,000 savings if you go out of Edmonton in areas like Leduc, Spruce Grove, Stony Plain, Beaumont. And then what you're trading off for the money is time. Always those two trade-offs, time or money. So this is what has sold in the last week in Edmonton and surrounding area for new home inventory. Now I'm going to take you into the actual sales numbers so you can see what are. So these are the sold prices for new home inventory. Now I need to qualify something right now. So you have infill. So anything in that map that was inside of the Anthony Henday Ring Road, that is what's called infill. So infill means the tear down and rebuild on an existing lot of a brand new home. Spec builders or production builders are the ones that are buying land that's raw land and developing it. And so what you'll tend to see is when there is infill in Edmonton, especially if it's in one of the higher end communities, you end up with very high value real estate. So that's where you're going to get it. At a minimum, $800,000 all the way up. That's actually what's brought the average price point up. So our average price point in Edmonton is $708,000. And that's for new home construction built in 2023. And that is because of this $2.6 million home is actually going to be on my YouTube channel. I toured it the day that it sold. So that brings that average price point up to $708,000. So you want to know how much did these builders, large or small, get for their home against the price that they'd listed it for. So the average price that builders got was 97% of their list price. Let's go into Leduc. The average sold price in there is $491 at an average sale sold to list price of 99%. Spruce Grove tends to be a higher price, and it's down. You know, I can see sixes in there on average, sometimes sevens, but it's at $529. So they're basically just selling. That'll be production build. It could be single family, maybe a half duplex in there. So the average price point was 98%, and that gives the overall average price for new home construction sales at $658,000 in this last week, and builders getting on average 97% of their list price. So let's go inside and have a look at this 3-bedroom main floor den. So the warmer tone floor, the black hinges and black hardware throughout. You've got your main floor den when you walk in, so office with a window, which I do love. There's your entryway storage, coat, shoes, jackets, all that kind of stuff. You got your half bath, and then you've got, this is your back door, your rear entry through here, and you're gonna have your double attached garage right there, and then you just walk through and you can see that there's some really nice built-in storage there, and then half bath. And then you can see you walk through. This is an open to below, so $595. That's actually a really good price in Edmonton for open below. And they've got some customizations throughout. You can see these. That's unique that you don't see a lot. They've got this overhead feature on the island, which just makes it a lot more distinct. And then that black ties into all of the black hardware that they've got throughout. And this, they've got some cool light fixtures as well. So look at this zigzag. This is actually a great way to store. This right here is a bar. That's wine and alcohol. So that was cool. I dig it. I dig it. And then I think this is cut out here for a wine fridge. So that's what it is. It's a bar. And of course, you've got your built-in microwave, oven. Storage looks pretty good. And this is kind of a unique feature. So instead of taking this like a fireplace, like we see pretty commonly, and that goes all the way up into that second floor, it really draws the eye up. This one they have framed like that. I am not a fan, but you know, what do you think? And then it goes right into you've got a rear entry for a deck that hasn't been built yet. So, not bad. A few things I myself would do different to really maximize this home. And then this is the rear entry I was talking about, and they did a built-in, and they framed this mirror, and they've continued and kept consistent these pulls from the kitchen, which is a nice consistent touch. And I do like, this is the walk-through pantry, and then you've got some really great storage for your pantry, which I do like. And then they've kind of taken this retro vibe, which I dig, from the 70s, and use this for your spindles coming up. And then this. Now, this is the problem with this. I would never do that because this will date itself, I guarantee, and it's going to be like ugly in 8 to 10 years. But for now, it could work. One of the greatest things about open to belows is that you end up with this whole wall of windows, so you get a ton of natural light. And you come up here, and then you end up with a bonus room. And then they've got, this is a bed. So there's your bonus room right there. That was the bedroom picture. And then you got 3 beds up. There is a tray ceiling here, like a recessed ceiling. So it just, when you're physically in there, it just kind of gives it a little more wow, a little more oomph. There's your master ensuite, walk-in closet. The master ensuite, same thing. They were consistent with everything. Interesting, like the two-tone, and then with a different color. Like it's got, so two-tone cabinetry. But then it also doesn't just have a solid quartz. It's got a quartz with a bit of gray throughout the marble. So, you know, in person, we'll wait and see. A couple things I would change, but you know, it's still a great price, and it's honestly, it's to each their own. And they pulled the wood colors into this tile here, which nice feature. And then this is an unfinished basement. So there you have it. Looking at the community, that's the Upland, Southwest Edmonton, listed for $5.99 and sold for $5.95. So thanks so much for joining me for this video and this weekly market update. I hope that it was useful for you and it really gave you the information you want. I want to make stuff that you care about. So comment below and tell me what you'd like to see more of. And make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And if you want to get a hold of me and my team, know that we do relocations. So just go into the description for this video. You can reach out to us direct and we will help you with anything you need and help you just make it as easy as possible and feel confident for the move. So I will see you next week. Thanks for joining me.